Hi, this is Corinne and welcome to I'm a Dieting Diva. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about the low-carb misconceptions. Today we've got, the low-fat, low-calorie diets that are really popular right now. So I just wanted to give you a little food for thought. If you're thinking about doing a low-carb diet or just trying to decide what's going to work best for you, what's healthier, maybe this will give you a little food for thought and make your decision a little easier. One misconception with the low-carb diet is that people think you're just going to be sitting there eating and pigging out on meat, and that just simply doesn't happen. It's not something you can just binge on. You're not going to binge on fresh vegetables and meat. You just simply are not. It's not like it's something you can pig out on and not feel full. It's something that takes, longer to eat as well. A little healthier. You can't just turn it into a convenience food, really. It's not going to happen. The foods that you binge on are probably more like potato chips, ice cream, things like that, convenience items that are full of fillers and salty, sugary foods that you eat in front of the TV. Things that they're never going to fill you up because of their sugar content. It triggers something in your brain that says that you are not full, even when you're full. Another misconception is that the fat content is bad for you. If you're eating natural meats, saturated fat versus plant fat, some of the differences with the fat is that saturated fat is solid at room temperature. If you heat it up, it melts. And so they think because it's in your blood system that it's going to stay solid and it's going to clog your arteries. But your body is never at room temperature. So I don't see how you could possibly think that it's going to clog your arteries when it's not at room temperature. Also, when they've studied clogs, that there's a process in it that requires carbohydrates. So it's not just fat that's the problem that's clogging your arteries. There's other things going on there. And, they're not quite exactly sure what's causing it, or, we wouldn't have it anymore, obviously. People wouldn't eat that way. Nobody wants to die of a heart attack. So, it's just up for debate right now. There's theories. There's the type of fat theory, cholesterol. They found out there's 2 different types of cholesterols, and that's under debate. Some people believe that it's the fight or flight syndrome, that when you're, being threatened, that your body releases sugars and fats in your system so that you can fight or flight, get out. And they believe because in our society we're so busy and stressed out all the time that we're constantly releasing this, but we're not active. We're not having to fight or flight. We're just, stressed out at work or at home or what have you. So anyway, there's lots of theories with that, and nothing is really conclusive. Also, one reason why I do not believe that saturated fat is what clogs arteries is because other cultures, they eat this kind of stuff all the time. Natural butter, it's not an issue. They use suet or, animal fats to cook with because it's accessible, it's easy to get their hands on, and they use the whole animal when they kill and eat it. So in these cultures, they don't have diabetes, and heart disease as we do. They don't struggle with it. But when our convenience foods, fast foods, restaurants get into their culture, all of a sudden they do have these issues: diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and they don't have them without it. And yet they're eating butter and animal fats along with plants and yada yada. So a lot of that's just our convenience foods, and I believe it's processed grain products as well as some other type of fats that are unnatural, that are man-made. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. Hope that helps you make up your decision and reform your opinion on low carb diets. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button in the left bottom corner and subscribe in the top left.